Hello, my name is Mike Bath, and this is my YouTube channel, Living in the Illusion. Now, the last video we did, to kind of give you a little background, and I will put a link to it up here in case you would like to go back and take a look at it or see it for the first time. It was called Strange but True. Your two worlds, your inner world and your outer world, are one system. And we talked about how both of those worlds arise simultaneously. And that in the egoic world, the outside world is known as the real world. But if you look at the model I presented, you will find that the inside world is created first and then projected onto the outside energy system, and you see that as a reflection of your inside world. So what you're doing inside through your belief system, through your sensory input, is causing a reflection in the outside that represents what you're doing inside. And the conclusion is change the inside. Change how you create your inside world, and you will change the outside reflection. So that was a lot of interesting things that we talked about. And so, like I say, is you can go to that link and have an opportunity to take a look at that. So today we're going to do some different things in this video. And it's kind of dramatic and it's kind of mystical. So this is the dramatic part. Look, look, right before your eyes. The past disappears. The past is gone. Oh, that's going to be interesting because most people think the past isn't gone, it's here right now, it's affecting us and everything like that. So we're going to take a look at the past and what is it. Now, to get to the past, you must start in the future. And the arrow of time seems to go from the future to the present moment and then into the past. So we're going to present a model that looks at that. One of the things we're going to look at is the arrow of time and the present moment. So stick around. It's going to be interesting, and hopefully it will be fun. Again, I don't know how entertaining it's going to be, but it will cause you to begin to think differently about your world. Now, again, I want to point out that we are slowly moving through the first 220 lessons in the Course in Miracles, looking at changing your vision. Not so much changing it as developing a vision that replaces what you think you see. Oh, this is going to be interesting if you stick around for all of these different videos looking at that process. Remember, you are in an illusion. And again, it is so magnificent, so captivating that you don't recognize it. And you call it your reality or your life. And reality is nothing like what you think you see. So stick around. Now, I always seem to forget. So I want to remind you now. Hit the like button. Of course, maybe you'll wait till the end to see if you like it. Or the subscribe. So in a moment, I'm going to bring my whiteboard in again, and we're going to develop a model talking about the future, the present moment, and the past. Oh, before we go, I want to point out my little friend here in the back, Don Quixote. I picked this little statue up when I was in Mexico many years ago when I was working in the auto industry and doing a lot of traveling. So he's kind of been with me for a while. His lance is bent, and I try to straighten it out, but it's still a little bent. He also is, maybe you might think of me as that, as poking at windmills, trying to get you to see the illusion that you're in. So stick around. We'll be right back. Thanks for sticking around. You may notice that I have my wizard's cap on. And wizards live backwards in time. And I had another video on that. I'll try to find it and link it up here. Maybe I'll be able to find it. Because I said this was kind of mystical, only from the standpoint that it's counterintuitive to the agoric world, to the illusion, our programming. So I have up here, not the dramatic, so I'll put the dramatic into it. Look, right before your eyes. The past is gone. The past is gone. The past doesn't exist. Oh, isn't that going to be fun to try to figure that out through a little model on my whiteboard? So I have some props. Let me get one of my props. This is my prop. So I'll bring it closer so you can see it. It's got a point on this end, and it's got a ball in the center. It's a skewer. And I put it through this little styrofoam ball. So it's an arrow of time with this little ball. Now out here on this, let me put this down for a minute. On my little diagram, I basically have crosshairs. I have a horizontal line and a vertical line. And now we're going to put some description on them. I want you to think about this as the future. Future. As soon as I remember where that goes. Sometimes the letters just get all tangled up when I write them. And out here is the past. So what is this horizontal line? I mean the vertical line. It represents now. So we have the future coming towards now, and then going into the past. So at this little spot, let me put a little spot right there. Little spot. That's the present moment. That's now. That's where you're at. That's the only place you can be. This little moment right there. Now, that's where this comes in. I should have drawn it a little better, but I didn't. This little ball represents this dot. So I'll make this bigger, just so you can see it. That represents that little dot. And here's the arrow of time going this way, and here is the present moment on the little ball. Now see? This represents you and the present moment. Just like that. Now, because I want to make that clear, because in a moment, we're going to be talking about what an event is. And I'm sure you know what you think is an event. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. So the future is coming, it's coming, it's coming, and then it's the past. It's the past. The future is coming, it's coming, and as soon as it hits the present moment, it's in the past. So, how thin, very thin is this plane of now that within everything must happen? Oh, I know you don't believe that. You think, well, no, things happen all the time. They can only happen in the present moment. So now you have your arrow of time. And I have my arrow of time with the present moment, this moment. And then it keeps going into the past. But the present moment stays here in this intersection between the future and the past. So what's an event? I have another model. My grandson helped me make these. And again, it's a little, I'll get it closer. It's a little ball with all of these arrows of time going through it. It's just not your arrow of time. It is a combination of all of the people, all of the events, all of the coming together in the present moment of different people's arrow of time. So I drew yours going this way. Somebody else's is going that way compared to you. Somebody else's is going that way compared to you. Now, in their mind, this guy who's going off this way or looks like it, to him, you're going off a 90-degree angle to him. So all of these arrows of time come together as an event. As an event. They all come together in the present moment, and then it's an event. And then each one of these arrows leave this and continue on their trajectory into different parts that are right for them. And the present moment evaporates. As soon as it's outside of the present moment, the event is no more. It's not in the past. When you have an event in the present moment, your arrow of time goes into the past for you. Their arrow of time goes into the past for them. And the present moment evaporates into energy and is no more. That's an interesting concept. Now, why do I say that? Can anything real, physical, be in the past? From our little diagram here. Can you put anything physical into the past? Now, as you think about that, also think about, can you get anything out of the past? Can you retrieve any physical thing from the past? Oh, that's going to take some thinking on your part. Because in the egoic world, they'll say, well, sure, I got a picture of what I did last summer on vacation. Here it is. Now you got to start thinking. If you got the picture in your hand, it's not in the past. It's here in your hand in the present moment. Now looking at the picture may cause you to think of something that happened to you. Not to me, not to other people in the picture, but happened to you. And what's that called that's over here in the past that you think about? Oh, you're going to be surprised because it's something that we talked about an awful lot. It's a memory. It's a memory. The picture's in your hand. The picture is not in the past. There's nothing physical or real in the past. And the picture that you have is in the present moment. You say, well, I took it in the past. Didn't stay there. It stayed in the present moment. So when you took the picture in the present moment, the picture never left the present moment. Your memory did. Your memory of what was in the picture left. And you have memories. So out here in the past, all you have is trillions of memories. The event that happened in the present moment is gone. As soon as it leaves the present moment, the event's gone, no event. Oh, now some people are going to say, well, that's crazy talk. We have a future, and I was looking forward to going on vacation and seeing everything, and then Each one of those events are gone. You may have pictures, you may have memories, other people might have seen you on vacation, but the event is gone. You can't bring it back. Everything is interconnected. As your physicalness of the present moment dissipates through all that energy within all of those different arrows of time, the event is gone. And the only thing left is your unique to you memory. Now, your significant other, your kids, people you met, they all have their own memories. And none of them will be like yours. Very difficult to understand. Nothing is in the past. Nothing is in the past for you except your unique memories. So, points that I wanted to make on here is to recognize there's nothing physical in the past. You cannot go into the past, and you can't get nothing back from the past. And the event that created your memory is gone. There's nothing left. It didn't slide into the past. It's gone. The energy of it dissipated. You have to think twice about this. So, now, in a moment, I'm going to leave the model and put a presentation page on the screen of things that we talked about during this video, and also some things that we will be discussing in the future in other videos. Now, I'm doing that so that if you have any comments or questions or would like to discuss something else, put them down in the comment. And if you disagree with me, that's okay. Just put it down there and say, I disagree with you. I think that's a bunch of baloney. And tell me how you would interpret it. And we'll see what can happen. This is where the healing begins. This is where you start to heal and change the present moment. This healing of the past changes the present. It's manifesting from a different direction. You're not getting anything back from the universe. The universe isn't going to give you anything. You can do it all here by healing your past and letting go of what never was the way you thought it was. So I wanted to mention another thing in the Course in Miracles around this subject. Here's what it is. Oh, yes, the other thing is, this is where you do most of your living. About 95% of your day is spent in the past. You don't recognize it because you slip seamlessly between these three elements: the future, the present moment, where you're doing everything, and then the past. But the past is in your mind, through your memories. So in the Course, it says, my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I see only my own thoughts, and my mind is preoccupied with the past. So you're lost here most of the time. And when you get mad at somebody or upset or disappointed, it's because of this. Not because of the future or the present moment. It's how you're interpreting it from past experiences. Now, going on, what then can I see as it is? What can I see in the present moment the way it is? Let me remember that I look on the past to prevent the present from dawning on me. You're living all your life here, most of it. And you won't recognize it. You say, no, I'm very realistic. I'm living right in here. You're living through your past. Let me learn to give the past away. Let me learn to give the past away. Why would you want to do that? Realize that in so doing, I'm not giving up anything. Why aren't you giving up anything? The past is gone. The past is gone. And all you have left is your memories. There's nothing in the past that's physical. There's nothing you can get physical from the past. You can't go in the past and get a ham sandwich and bring it back and eat it. All you can do is do it in your mind. You can remember eating a ham sandwich, but you can't go into the past and get a ham sandwich. So you bring the past into the present, because everything that you do, you have to do in the present moment. Oh, it's a strange world that we're in. So I'll put those, the points of interest that we talked about in this video, and future subjects that I'm thinking about putting out. And hopefully you'll make some comments on things that you would like to talk about or discuss or have discussed down in the comments. And hit the like button and subscribe. You don't get this every place, you know. So be good to yourself, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time here in The Illusion. Bye now. Points discussed during this video. The future never gets here. It never seems to arrive. The present is always here. The past is not here and is not coming back. The present is only a thin moment between the future coming and the past going. Very thin. Everything must happen in the present moment. You can only be in the present moment. You can't escape it. And that's where everything must happen. Nothing physical or real can be in the past. Now, if you have any comments or questions, please put them in the comment section below, and we'll see if we can come up with a solution or a conclusion to your concerns. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. The following are future ideas of discussions. Is anything separate? Where is the physical past? And is there a physical past? What are events? What are memories? Can you change the past? And how do you change memories? Your memories. Well, some of these things we have talked a little bit about in the past, and there is still room for discussion on these topics. So that's going to be in the future, but right now, this is where we're at. So be good to yourself. If you have any ideas of things you would like to be, discussed, put them in the comments, and we'll see how we can do that. Look forward to seeing you next time we get together here in the illusion. Bye now.